Good morning, everybody. This is BMN 513, Buddhism through its scriptures. Today is August 9th, 2021. Our fifth week, week 5. Hope everyone is doing great. To just a reminder that we will be having our midterm next week, not today, next week on the 16th. Next Monday, we'll be having the midterm. So midterm will be based on whatever things that we have covered so far. So today, last week we were focusing on the first sermon of the Buddha, first teaching he gave to the 5 ascetic companions, known as the first sermon. And today I thought of elaborating a little bit on the Noble Eightfold Path. In Buddhism, this Noble Eightfold Path, this has become so popular. In the sutra itself, it says that that is the only path to attain freedom from suffering. So according to Buddhism, the real problem is that we have suffering. No matter what, no matter how rich you are, no matter how young you are, no matter how influential you are, doesn't matter. We all are undergoing, experiencing suffering. So suffering means, as you read in the text, it is the unsatisfactoriness of life. So the word suffering is sort of, it has the connotation of pain. But this is not just physical pain. This is mental suffering. So unsatisfactoriness, unsatisfaction, that is the suffering according to Buddhist terms. Whenever you do something, you are really into it, but when you achieve your goal, you get temporary satisfaction. But after that, what happens is you lose that satisfaction and you are dissatisfied. So this is the big problem. That is why in that sutra, when you read it, you must have seen, it says that when you don't get what you want, it is suffering. When you associate with the people or things that you don't want to, that is suffering. And also changing impermanence in life, that is suffering. Likewise, you see all things, everything that we do in our life could give us only temporary satisfaction. We cannot keep it for long period of time. That is suffering, according to Buddhism. So then the Buddhism says, if that is the case, what are we supposed to do to get rid of this suffering? If life is unsatisfactory, then there should be a way out to be satisfied. And that is called in Buddhism nirvana. satisfied life, or life without suffering. That is nirvana. That is the highest goal in Buddhism, as you may know. So in order to achieve that goal, in order to reach there, Buddhism prescribes the Noble Eightfold Path. That is why it is so important to realize that Noble Eightfold Path should be followed by anybody who is willing to reach the highest goal of Buddhism. This has, for us to learn it easily, it has 8 steps, or sometimes it is divided into 3 sections. Buddhist path, in other words, consists of 3 important sections. First one is called sila or morality, virtue. So if you are following the path, if you want to be free from suffering, what one should do is, at the beginning, is to be virtuous, to be to following the moralistic life. When you say moral or ethics, what does it mean? Buddhism categorizes these 3, this section into like 3 things. In the path, in the Noble Eightfold Path, the virtue section or morality is explained in 3 steps. First one is right speech, right action, and right livelihood. Right speech, right action, and right livelihood. So if you want to be ethical, if you want to be virtuous, these are the 3 areas that you have to pay attention. When you talk about the right speech, and again, Buddhism categorizes it, describes, elaborates it. You have to refrain from false speech, not to lie. Don't lie. You do not lie because it is a bad practice. So that's why you have to keep the always be trustworthy and truthful. So right speech, you have to speak good, true, always the truth. And then the other one is, when you are talking about the speech, you have to be away from, you have to get rid of the bad false speech. And the next one is abstaining from malicious speech. Malicious, malicious means bringing harm or ill will to others. So when you speak with somebody, your intention is to cause malice, ill will between 2 people, then that is to be avoided. That is not right speech. So always your words have to be good ones. That's the idea. Excuse me. And then the third one is abstaining from harsh speech. Harsh means rude. Mostly people speak harsh words. Sometimes words are like weapons, it causes pain and suffering to others. So Buddhism says if you do not speak harsh words, then you are on the path. So look at the way it is explained. And then the other important one is refrain from idle chatter. Idle chatter means just talking uselessly. Most of the time people do like that. No benefit for oneself and not for others too. So this is called idle chatter, garrulous speech. So abstaining from these four: false speech, malicious speech, harsh speech, and idle chatter. Now think about these four. If you can refrain from these four things, then that means you are doing the right speech. You are speaking good words. Your words are healthy, wholesome, that will bring peace and harmony to you and to others. If you refrain from these four things, the word that we speak are really, really good ones. And that society, if people talks like that everywhere, that society, that let's start from the family. That family is healthy family. That village, that town, that city is healthy, trustworthy, giving respect to others, things like that. So right speech is the first component of the path. And then the second one is right action. Right action means you have to be free from evil actions. Like in any given society, killing is a bad action. Killing or taking life is a bad action. So when you talk about right action, you have to be careful that you are not a killer. You are not killing others, killing living beings. You are giving assurance to others that I am not such a person. I am a peaceful person. I protect life, not just human life, even animal life. So not to kill. That is a good virtue. We are talking about the virtuous section still. So that's a good virtue. If you speak good words, that's a good virtue. If you refrain from killing, that's a good virtue. And the second one is abstinence from stealing. Stealing, not to take what is not given to you. This can be very big, it has very big meaning. You can elaborate it into different sections, different areas in your own life. When you practice it to the highest level, you will not even take anything that belongs to you. If it belongs to you, if someone gives it to you, then it's okay. Otherwise, it will become a bad habit. So abstinence from stealing. Third one is abstinence from sexual misconduct. That's also a very important thing. In when we are living in the society, if you are engaged in sexual misconduct, if you are causing harm to others' family life by different ways, you know, it's called engaging in infidelity. Nowadays, all over the world, you see raping, molestation, different word they use, incest, and sexual misconduct. You are allowed to have sexual satisfaction in right way, not the wrong way. That is the idea. You can enjoy your family life with a selected partner or married life, but not the wrong way, because it causes disharmony in the society. And then these three things, refraining from killing, refraining from stealing, and refraining from sexual misconduct, it is called right action. So now you know right speech and then that right action. Third one in the morality section, virtue section, is right livelihood. Right life, when you say livelihood, is means of living. So in Buddhism teaches that you have to earn your living through righteous ways, right ways and righteous ways. Your profession, your job has to be a right one, because there are wrong livelihoods. People make their living by engaging in unethical means, like killing animals, selling animals, or selling arms and ammunition, selling drugs, dealing in drugs and other intoxicant things. These are harmful things for life. So you should not engage in those trades if you are going to make your life, earn your life. Don't engage in those kind of professions, livelihoods. Instead, you have to choose jobs and professions that are healthy or right. You cannot sell, liquor and things like that, according to Buddhism. If you are engaging in those kind of livelihood, you are not making your life rightly, because you are causing problem in the society. That is the idea. So right livelihood is very good. And the other thing is, when you are engaging in business or trading, you have to use the righteous means. People sometimes use bad methods. When they do business, they, weigh less. They sometimes sell bad things in the name of good things. those kind of things. So you cannot sell. The other thing is you cannot sell meat, weapons. If you are trading in these things, those are not our poisons. That's another thing. Poisons, intoxicants. Those things are not good trades according to Buddhism. If you make your life, earn your livelihood through these things, that is not right livelihood. That is very important. So if you do these three, right speech, right action, right livelihood, then if you follow these three steps to the letter, that means you are a virtuous man, virtuous person. That is, then you are Sila, completing the Sila section. Sila means the virtue section. And then comes the meditation section. First is virtue. Second one is concentration or meditation. To do meditation, you have to have right effort. Right effort. Without right effort, you cannot achieve anything. So Buddhism says that if you are if you want to, give me 1 second. If you want to be free from suffering, you have to follow you have to have the good effort. And the good, Samma Vayama, or right effort. When you do something, you have to have the right effort. Right effort, when we refer to right effort in Buddhism, it means that always we should try to avoid the bad in ourselves. If we have some bad, unwholesome qualities in us, we need to understand it and try not to do those things again and again. And at the same time, if we have something good in us, if we have some good qualities, we should strive, we should put effort to increase the good in us. So to avoid the bad and to increase the good in us. And if you haven't done something good, you should strive, you should put effort to do those things. Like that, in Buddhism, it's called effort, right effort. If you are causing disharmony in the society through different actions, you need to strive, you need to put effort to stop that thing. If you are doing good things, then you need to put effort to increase the good. That is the idea. The right effort. That comes through, that belongs to the meditation part, because everything starts from your intention, your thoughts. That one. And then right effort, Samma Vayama. Next one is Samma Sati. Samma Sati means right mindfulness. right mindfulness. You have to be really mindful of what is happening in you and around you. Be aware of what is happening right here, right now. That is meditation. When you are aware of what is happening right here and right now, then you do not tend to do bad things. That's the idea. So when you develop it to the highest level, always you are living in the present moment. You do not worry about the past. You do not worry about the future. You just live in this moment. Your actions are very clear. So that's called Samma Sati, or right mindfulness. And the next one is right concentration. When you do like that, the next step that you achieve is you have the good, sound, wholesome concentration. So when you say right concentration, it means you attain certain levels of higher concentrations. You can see things clearly. You can see inside your life very clearly, and also you get the capacity to see what is happening in the world very clearly. That's higher meditational attainment, Samma Samadhi. And in the Noble Eightfold Path, so that belongs to the second category. First three is Sila or morality, virtue. The other three belongs to, so the other three means right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Those three belongs to the second section, right? Samma Samadhi. That means it belongs to the second section, the meditation part. So morality, meditation, and the last section is called the wisdom part. When you do those things, what happens is you attain wisdom. So in Buddhism, in Noble Eightfold Path, those two sections come at the very beginning, but it belongs to the wisdom section. That is called right view. Your view has to be right. View means the way your attitude, the way you look at the world, look at yourself and the world. Right view. And the other important section is right intention. Your thoughts, your intentions have to be really, really right. If your intention is bad, then everything is bad. So when you have this frame of mind, if your thinking is right, your wisdom is right. So this is the idea. The Noble Eightfold Path, when you do these things in right way, you will be able to attain the freedom from suffering. That is what Buddhism says. You are a free person. You are not attached to this world, but detached from this world. Just like a lotus flower, it comes out, it rises up from the mud. It lives in the mud, but it does not touch the mud. It does not touch the water. It is up, it rises above the mud and other bad things. So just like that, when you follow the path, you will become a lotus, like a lotus. You are in this world, but still you are not bothered by, you are not troubled by the worldly things. That is called freedom from suffering, or nirvana. So I hope that will be it for today. Hope you might be able to follow me. Or you can do a little research also on on Noble Eightfold Path, which is very, very popular teaching in Buddhism. So I wind up for today. And as I told you at the beginning, next week we'll be having the midterm. So you will get your homework. Please do the homework before midterm. Do all the homework. And good luck. Thank you.